Here are financial advice for 18-year-olds, how to manage your money in college and beyond. Managing your money can be challenging, but it's especially difficult if you're just 18 years old and starting out in college. If you know any teens who are headed to college soon, consider showing them this list of financial advice for 18-year-olds they need to know before they leave home. These valuable tips will help prepare them to pay their own bills, manage their debt and save their money without having to rely on their parents any longer. 1. Only invest with what you can afford to lose. Many young people think that they need to invest large sums of money in order to make a return, but this simply isn't the case. You can start small by investing only what you can afford to lose. This way, if the stock market takes a turn for the worse, you won't be left with empty pockets. Remember to take this advice with a grain of salt though, it is still wise to do some research before making any investments. For those who are interested in day trading or something more hands-on, you may want to consider starting your own business instead of focusing on buying stocks or funds. 2. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is like a safety net for your finances. It's money that you set aside in case of an unexpected event, like a job loss or medical emergency. A good rule of thumb is to save enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. You can do this by saving a little each month and making sure not to touch the account unless it's an emergency. The more money you have saved up, the less anxious you'll be about your financial situation. Plus, having cash on hand will make it easier to bounce back after something bad happens. 3. Always pay off credit cards. It's important to always pay off your credit cards, especially if you're carrying a balance from month to month. This will help you avoid interest charges and keep your credit score high. In college, it's easy to get caught up in the swipe now, pay later mindset, but trust us, you'll be glad you avoided that temptation when you're out in the real world. 4. Create a budget, and stick to it. The first step to managing your money is creating a budget. Determine what your regular expenses are, including tuition, rent, food, books, etc. Then figure out how much money you have coming in each month from your part-time job or other sources. Finally, make sure your spending doesn't exceed your income. Use an app like Mint to track your spending and use it as an alarm when you're close to going over your monthly limit. A big reason people get into debt is because they don't keep their checking account balance up to date. 5. Choose a good student loan repayment plan. If you're like most people, you'll probably need to take out student loans to help pay for college. And while loans can be a good way to finance your education, they can also put you in a difficult financial situation if you're not careful. That's why it's important to choose a repayment plan that fits your budget and your lifestyle. There are several options available, so make sure to do your research before making a decision. 6. Use discounts and coupons. One of the best ways to save money is by using discounts and coupons. You can find discounts and coupons online, in newspapers, and even on apps. When you're looking for a new product, always check to see if there are any discounts or coupons available. You can also sign up for newsletters from your favorite stores so that you always have the latest deals at your fingertips. Another great way to save money is by using cashback apps when you shop. 7. Set savings goals. One of the best things you can do for your future is start saving early. Begin by setting realistic savings goals. Determine how much you need to save each month to reach your targets. Once you have a plan in place, make sure to stick to it. Automate your savings by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. Finally, don't forget to monitor your progress and adjust your goals as needed. 8. Avoid carrying unnecessary debt, especially credit card debt. 18-year-olds are just beginning their journey into adulthood, and one of the first lessons they need to learn is how to manage their money. One of the biggest traps young adults fall into is carrying unnecessary debt, especially credit card debt. Here are a few tips to avoid this trap. Set up an automatic payment plan with your bank that transfers funds from your checking account to your savings account on the same day each month. When you find yourself tempted by a purchase that you cannot afford, put it back on the shelf or turn around and walk away. You will be much happier down the road. If you enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe for more videos on financial advice and how to rely on yourself. Thank you for watching. See you next time.